Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to CTL. This is Ken Chrysler speaking, and we have a great show for you all tonight. We're starting off with, of course, the worst person you could start off a show with, Dr. Educator, the know-it-all, the brainiac. We're going to start off with him tonight, and he's got a lot to say after the events, the end of last week's episode.
Hello, everyone. My name is Dr. Educator, and I'm here to educate you. I noticed last week that a man by the name of Moscow Monster decided that he wanted to come down here and look for a certain sub. Now, this is not how things go around here. And you have to go through me first before you get to that sub. I'm not trying to protect the subs because you're going to get your hands on them. But I wouldn't mind having you on my side. And I could bring you a couple tag partners for tonight in return. So instead of confronting the CTL champion, why don't you confront the man who calls the shots around here?
And I love how Dr. Educator calls the shots. He thinks he's the boss of CTL. He's not the boss. Brandon Styles is the manager, not him. And we're about to see the Moscow Monster here. And oh my goodness, he is here finally. Man, he is very menacing, standing about 7'4" tall. And he's mad over an NBA game that happened weeks ago. But he wants to get his hands on Ryan Red Dead, and now Game Over's gotten involved because he's a member of Game Over. So that's 3-on-1. So Moscow Monster, I don't care how big you are, you're going to need some help. Because Game Over is former tag champions, and Ryan's pretty good as well. So we're going to see if these two can make a deal tonight.
So I heard you're after Ryan Red Dead. Well, tonight, you're going to team up with Paul Weiss and Gorgie against Game Over, Crimson, Jay, and Ryan Red Dead. I would like to get you on board with this group. You are a very disturbed individual, and that is what we need for our team. We are locked and loaded. The subs can't touch us. So, do you want to join? And I hope you accept my two members for tonight's match as an offering of peace. Let me speak so you can get this through your big head. I do not take orders from you. I am here to destroy Ryan Red Dead and his Game Over friends. And I will accept your peace offering because Gorgie and Paul Weiss are very talented. Paul Weiss especially, I used to wrestle with back in the day. But there's one thing that you need to understand. As much as I do not like the subs, if you get in my way, I will also hurt you. So you better watch your back. Because one thing to make me upset, and it's going to be you that feels the pain, along with Ryan Red Dead and his Game Over goofballs tonight.
And ladies and gentlemen, we are going to start off tonight with Brandon Styles versus Silverman. It's kind of the match of the week. These two have fought before, but it's always fun watching these two fight. They always put on a great performance, these two do. And we got a bunch of matches tonight. We got the number one contendership for the tag titles. We are going to see Gorgie, Paul Weiss, and the Moscow Monster in our main event versus Game Over. So all three members of Game Over will take on the Moscow Monster, Paul Weiss, and Gorgie tonight. Also, Lethal and Mr. Live are going to team up tonight against Justice Dragon and Jarrett's. So it's the United States champion and the CTL champion versus the two #1 contenders, and we also have a 6-man match. So there's a lot of matches tonight, about 5, I would say. So it is going to be a crazy night for sure. And look at Styles here with the Irish Whip. And these two have had a solid career on CTL. Of course, Styles will be taking on William at the next pay-per-view. And look here. Ooh, we have a fight on the ropes. And this is, like I said, their movesets are insane. Both of these guys. And look at Styles using the elbow. Oh, my goodness. Oh, no way. No way. Look at this. Oh, man, what a nice move there by Brandon Styles. And Styles going for the pin here. And a kick out there by Silverman. Look at Styles. Look at the power. Look at this. Oh, unreal. So altogether, we have 5 matches tonight. Going to be a little bit of a longer episode. Getting this one out. And Silverman with a nice move there. And Marc going for a pin. And a kick out there by Styles. Of course, up next we have the Stock Boys versus, it's going to be Joe J. James and Kong Chang. They're going to try for that #1 contendership for the tag titles. Whoever wins will face Luther and Marcus at the pay-per-view. And, of course, we're also having a 6-man match as well. And even the tag champions will be in that match. However, and look at Marc here going for a pin and a kick out there by Styles. However, it's every man for himself tonight. So they could end up fighting tonight. That's a possibility. There's also going to be some other people in it as well, like John. John is going to be in it. And Sean and Luke Razorblade. And Domino. So it's going to be an epic match, 6-man match there. We have a heck of a night for you all. And a kick out there by Marc. And look at Styles. Oh, nice kick there. And Marc with a nice power bomb. And Marc's going for the pin. And that is 1 point for Silverman. He's lining something else up. And a big move there. And a kick out by Styles. Marc is arguing with the referee. Clothesline there by Marc. And look at Marc here. Oh, wow. What a move. Going for a pin. And a kick out there by Styles. Marc going for a pin. And a kick out there. Marc cannot believe it. Styles has kicked out a lot in this matchup. He's going to try again. I mean, he must have saved up. Here we go again. And another kick out. Brandon Styles is being really resilient here. Refused to. It's going to be a fight. It's not going to be a piece of cake for Marc. He's going to have to earn this one if he wants to win. Look at Marc here. He's going to go for another one. Why not? My goodness. Poor Styles. And Marc going for the pin. And another kick out. He's going to have to earn it, man. I'm telling you. That is unbelievable. And look at Styles here. Oh, nice move. See if Styles rolling him away from the rope. No rope break is on, but and a kick out there by Marc. But what a nice move there by Styles, trying to get a point on the board. But he's having trouble. Both of these guys are very resilient and very tough. And look at Marc. He got that one off the ropes, so he had a pretty good momentum with that one. And, yep, he wins. So Marc is victorious tonight. So congratulations to Marc. Big victory over Styles. Hard-fought win. And Marc is victorious. And now it is time for our second matchup. The Stock Boys will take on the Educated Fools in a tornado tag, 2 out of 3 falls. The winner of this match will go to the pay-per-view and face off with Marcus and Luther. We would have subs involved and stuff, but right now one team is a United States champion, and the other team had just lost to Marcus and Luther. So we're kind of not going in that direction. We did set up, another team, and they lost to Luther and Marcus in their first week. So we went ahead and went with this instead for this time. But it's going to be the Stock Boys versus Kong Chain and Joe J. James here. It's going to be interesting to how this turns out. And look at Joe. Oh, man. And look at Kong Chain here. Kong Chain had a great match last week. Defeated Styles last week in an epic match. Those two, I mean, that was neck and neck. That fight was. And Kong Chain has improved drastically from usual, because usually he's terrible. Oh my goodness, Joe just picked up Jack Jonas like he was a feather. And a kick out there from Jack Jonas. Jack Jonas, of course, has had a crazy NBA career. And Joe J. James has had one as well. Both of them have had crazy careers on the NBA. Joe, one of the best centers. And, of course, Jack Jonas, I would say, got MVP last year. Maybe Temple did. But Jack Jonas was one of the greatest second stringers we've ever seen. And this season he's been kind of quiet. Him and Temple. So, look at Colin Chain. Oh, my goodness. Somebody has hit the gym, for sure. And Colin Chain going for the pin here. And a kick out there. And Joe now going for the pin. And the referee's looking at him. That could have easily been a 3. I don't know what he's doing. Okay. Did Andy pay him off? Andy might have paid him off in a gift card to his retail store. That was kind of odd. The ref just stared at it. And it must have everyone else worried tonight. I mean, even when the people do well, he saw that one. It's good to know that he's seeing stuff again. And even when people do high-flying moves, he, backs off. I think he's very scared. I think he's just doing it for the paycheck. And I think he's terrified of these men around him. And a kick out there from Jack Jonas. And Will getting pumped up here. Colin Chain has been very impressive in this matchup, throwing Jack Jonas around. And look at Will there. And a nice break up there by Colin Chain. And Jack Jonas beating the tar out of him. And Will's got Joe J. James in the submission. Colin Chain's in the middle of his finisher, but it does not work out. Look at Joe. It's going to be hard to put him in a lock. And Colin Chain going for the pin. And Will is down. And a kick out there again by Jack Jonas. Oh, man, what a nasty spear. Will and Colin Chain doesn't even realize what's going on, and a kick out there by Joe. Oh, man. And Jack Jonas missed with the Superman punch. And look at Joe here. Oh, my goodness. Throwing Jack Jonas from the top rope. And a kick out by both the Stock Boys, standing tall here, despite all the damage being done. And Will better watch out for Colin Chain. Colin Chain, what is he doing? He goes after Jack Jonas, leaves Joe behind. And look at Jack Jonas, going to make Colin Chain pay. And a kick out there by Joe. Still can't get him down. Jack Jonas is beating the tar out of Colin Chain now. And a spear from Will. Another big spear. And Jonas has Colin Chain down. Look at this. Oh my goodness. And I think Jack may have thought he pinned him as well. And look at Joe picking him up like nothing. And yeah. And look here. We could get some revenge here. And oh, double kickouts. The Stock Boys, man. They're looking good. But yeah, they could have maybe have finished the matchup if it wasn't for, them thinking that. I think both of them thought that they got the same pin at the same time. And look here, kick out, 2 kickouts again from the Stock Boys. Unreal. They have been had a lot of damage done, and they're still kicking in this matchup. It's been insane. These guys really want this opportunity at this tag belt. And Jack Jonas going for the pin. He's got Colin Chain down. Colin Chain with a kick out. This has been an epic match, and Jack Jonas, he's setting up a Superman punch. Oh, strikes Colin Chain. And he goes for the pin. Why, Jack? Why? Well, this could work. I mean, he should have went. He should have went the other way. Oh, but Colin Chain just got a spear. Wow. And let's see. Oh, Jonas getting in the way. Nice. And Jonas redeems himself. Wow. What an epic move there. I mean, he had to redeem himself after that mess up. Pinning Joe instead of Colin. But then Will with the spear. And Jack Jonas got in the way of Joe. So what an epic win for the Stock Boys. And once again, the educated fools beat themselves as usual. They just never, they can, it's something, like last week they got lucky. Colin Chain won, there must have been ice water in hell that weekend because that was unreal. That was unheard of Colin Chain beating Styles. He got lucky. This week their luck has ran out once again. We'll see if they can redeem themselves later tonight. We got a 6-man normal match right here. It's actually not normal because I think there's no count. So, and it's not one fall. It's an elimination match. So this is going to be a good one. Sean, Luke Razorblade, Domino, Marcus, John, and Luther. So going from left to right there. So yeah, it looks like the Stock Boys will be taking on Marcus and Luther for the tag titles. That should be interesting. Got some great matchups. Cannot wait to see what is in store here. And oh man, John dropping Luther from the top rope. Of course, like I said, the Dr. Educator's people, they have this. They're one of these people. They come in, they put on a good match. They always lose. They just always lose. That's the definition of a loser. Someone, even if, you put on a good match and you just lose every single time. And Colin Chain, he got lucky last week, but they have been really bad. Really bad. So, yeah. We'll see if they can redeem themselves with the leadership of the Moscow Monster tonight. Kick out there by Marcus. Yeah, it is a Falls Count Anywhere match. So it is not a normal match. It's a Falls Count Anywhere match. And guys, we're going to try to be speeding these episodes out. I'm not going to try to rush them too much, but with 22 coming out soon, we're thinking in the next 3 months. We still have 8 episodes left on these 2. I don't know if we'll shorten the episodes or if it gets too out of hand or what's going to happen, but we're trying to do a full 10, and it's been a shame that we've had to do this. It's 2K's fault there. They have just been, and hopefully we get something good out of it. Hopefully the long wait is a good payoff, because if it's not, then I don't expect seeing another one again. So, even if that's the case, hopefully it just goes back to 19 and how it works instead of 20. At least we'll have one to go by at the end. So, and of course NBA is going to continue as well. So the Rumble tournament, we're also going to, this will probably be the last Rumble tournament that we do. It just depends on how it goes. We're going to try to get that done as well, though. But Tuesday and Thursday are going to be NBA nights, and Monday is going to be Twitch night. We're going to try to stay on that pattern. Maybe we'll add eventually another Twitch night. But everything else, expect 2K episodes or Rumbles. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get ahead here, but every time we get ahead, we get stopped. Marcus, punches John out of the ring. And a kick out there from Luther. Marcus going for the pin, and a kick out there by John. And Sean with a kick out there. No. Yep. So this match is not for any title, no number one contendership. So far in the pay-per-view, we have the CTL championships between Justice Dragon and Lethal. And then the United States belt will be Jarrett's and Mr. Live. Then we have the tag titles, the Stock Boys versus Luther and Marcus, and William Buttocks versus Brandon Styles. Those are the matchups so far. There could be another one, so we'll see what happens. Oh, man. And Sean with a pin there. Going for a pin, but instead they're going with John's pin. I guess it was first. There's 3 pins going on. The referee, I think, skipped Sean's pin. So Luke Razorblade may kick out of this. He wouldn't have. And he's going to kick out because he had about 20 seconds. 3 pins at once, and the referee's head is spinning in circles. I mean, this guy does not know what he's doing. And Luke Razorblade got a big move in on Sean. And Sean with the kick out there. Almost cost him the match because the ref ignored his pin. Could end up doing it. But I don't know who had what pins in order. Maybe the referee was right. I thought Sean's pin came second, though. But I guess since he was already outside. Luke Razorblade's applying that Boston Crab on Sean. And Sean taps out, so that could have cost him the match. And Marcus is waiting for the pin. The referee's just got so much on his plate. Look, he's ignoring the pin in the ring. Oh my goodness. I think we need to replace the CTL default ref. I think we do. Get the zombie in here. At least we can feed him brains instead of, paying him money. Feed him brains. Feed him brains, already dead brains. He takes that for payment instead of money or health insurance. He doesn't even need health insurance or life insurance. So the zombie ref is the way to go. He's the cheapest and the most efficient. All you have to pay him in is, you got to go to the morgue. That's horrible. That is horrible. I want brains. So Sean, the first one out of here, he may have got robbed. I'd have to go back and watch. I thought he had the second pin. I don't know about the first one. And Luther kicks out of that one. So Luke Razorblade may have got by with one. Minnows trying to go for a pin. And it's a kick out there by John. John going for the pin. He chokeslammed Domino, it looked like, from here. And he got it. And we got another pin right here and a kick out there by Luther. So Domino has been eliminated. And Marcus going for a pin. And Marcus has pinned John. And once again, Luke Razorblade cannot get his pin. And a kick out there because of another pin taking place before. Oh, man. Luther got slinged around there. Double Irish whip. And look at Marcus. Oh, nice move. And as Luke Razorblade's luck ran out. I mean, he has been lucky. He should have been eliminated first. And he gets the kick out there. And Luther going for a pin. And a kick out there by Marcus. And Luther going for the Boston Crab here. Luke Razorblade could be in trouble. Yep. And we are down to the tag champions. They're going to have to fight this out, which is interesting. This is probably what the Stock Boys want. But this is every man for himself in this match. They got to forget about the tag team. Look at Luther throwing Marcus into the ring. And look at Marcus. Oh, what a nice move. Going straight for the pin after that one. A kick out there by Luther. Luther with a great move there. Nah, but Marcus, look here. Oh man, punches Luther out of the ring. He's done that a couple times today. And look at Marcus. Oh my goodness. Brutal submission. And wins this matchup. It was every man for himself at the end. They could only work together for so long. And Marcus takes this one. Big match for him, winning this six-man match. And there's a lot of good hits in this one. There was. But up next is going to be the tornado tag between the number one contenders versus the champions. We always like to do that if we can. And of course, we still have our main event as well. And here is your tornado tag. Mr. Live Lethal versus Justice Dragon Jerix. Going to be a great matchup here. And here we go. Of course, Mr. Live, number one contender for the United States belt, and Lethal is the number one contender for the CTL title. Justice Dragon became the CTL champion after he cashed in his Money in the Bank. And that was an epic moment for him and a well-deserved moment for him. He had never been champion before, and we'll see how he does going into... I mean, that's going to be a great matchup between Lethal and Justice Dragon. I mean, both of them have had some epic victories, have great movesets. It's going to be like a Goldberg moveset versus a Randy Orton one. It's going to be epic. So, of course, you got Mr. Live and Jerix as well. That's going to be a good fight for the United States belt. Jerix is currently the United States champion. So, Mr. Live breaks that pin up. We could see a little preview of one of the matches here tonight. If one guy pins the other guy. Oh man, Justice Dragon with a big kick to Mr. Live. takedown and a half by Jarrett's. Epic takedown there. Jarrett's going after Lethal. Oh man, what a spear by Justice Dragon. And going for the pin. All these guys have great movesets, and it just shows here. I mean, you're just getting a great variety in this matchup. Look at Mr. Live. Oh, man. Nobody's there to break this one up. And a kick out there by Jarrett's. And Mr. Live, oh man. Oh, Jarrett just gets right back up from it. That was pretty epic. And Justice Dragon has the jackhammer in on Lethal, the #1 contender. And look at this. And that is a kick out. That was close though, very close. And look at the elbows there. Nice reversal by Lethal. And Mr. Live has a good one on Justice Dragon here. See if he can get it. He's got a point. He just pinned the CTL champion. Oh, man, and Jarrett's now. Mr. Live to the rescue. So, a pin breakup and a pin. And that's pretty epic right there. And Jarrett's going for a pin. And a kick out there by Lethal. Justice Dragon now has an opportunity. Lethal just realizing, but Mr. Live with the kick out there. And Justice Dragon with the spear. And let's see if Jarrett's goes top rope. I think he should, but he doesn't. It's a little bit far of a distance. It would have been epic, though. And look here, Jarrett's going for the pin. And a kick out there by Mr. Live. Epic kick out there. And, oh, jackhammer in action. on Lethal. Justice Dragon with another one. Oh my goodness. He's got the pin. So it is now 1-1 officially. And we have a match up here. Oh, but Justice Dragon was showing off. Lethal with the RKO. Epic. Oh my goodness. Almost won the matchup. Oh man, you gotta watch out, man, with Lethal. You don't show off around him, you may pay the price. And you know, Justice Dragon just trying to get the crowd going, and he paid for it. Oh my goodness. And look here. And Lethal and Mr. Live working pretty good together. I'm not gonna lie. I know they have been rivals before, but I can see a tag team with these two if they are okay with it. I mean, yeah. And Mr. Live going for a pin on Jarrett's. And Jarrett's with the kick out. Oh man, and Justice Dragon with a big kick to the head. You just don't see that one coming either. That's the brutality of that kick. It's I believe it's an Oberg kick. So yeah. The only difference is Justice Dragon does it a lot better. So yeah. And Jarrett's takes the victory as Justice Dragon's going to give Mr. Live a jackhammer at the end of this match. My goodness, the champions won, but I'll tell you, the contenders almost had it. It was neck and neck, and that's the matches we love to see, the epic matches. And yeah, a great performance by the champions, the United States champion and the CTL champion win tonight. Jarrett and Justice Dragon working good together. But, I mean, it could have went either way. I felt like Mr. Live and Lethal gave it their all. And just at the end, the champions came out. I mean, if we did this match again, it could have went to the contenders. It's neck and neck. It's going to be some epic one-on-one matches at the pay-per-view. And here's your main event. Game Over versus the Moscow Monster in action. Of course, he's been in action before, but not for a while. Not since One Finger passed. And Gorgie and Paul Weiss will be joining the Moscow Monster. So, Moscow Monster earlier tonight told Dr. Educator, if you make me angry, yeah. So, he's not totally on his side yet. But he's definitely not on the sub side either. So, and already starting off with a pin. Jay is trying to get a quick pin on Gorgie. Oh man, Moscow Monster throwing his body into the submission. And he's coming out crazy. Going after Ryan now. And now going after Crimson. And he's going to be a big problem because he stands 7'4". He's a big guy. Super heavyweight. But Game Over, they're very impressive. They're one of the best tag teams on CTL. It's between them and the Destroyers. And of course, you know, Marcus and Luther, they're a great tag team as well. And so are the Stock Boys, but we need to see more from them before we get into that conversation. And this has just been epic here. Look at Paul Weiss. Oh, man. And you know, they call him Paul Miracle Weiss because every once in a while, and usually it's around a holiday, he pulls off a miracle. Of course, the epic Christmas fight, we'll never forget what he did there. And, of course, against DJ and Bobby, I believe he won a handicap match. So every once in a while, you know, he pulls off a miracle. We'll see if he can do one tonight. Usually he's just a sloth in the ring. So, he's got good competition tonight, and Gorgie should not be showing off. Oh, man. You don't want to make Moscow Monster mad by showing off and getting hit. And a DDT there. And he still continues to go after Ryan. All over an NBA game. That's what this is all about. A foul that cost his team the game. Both teams are 3-1. But, and he could have been 4-0 if it wasn't for that foul. But that was a right-called foul. Whether you want to like it or not. I mean, a foul's a foul. But they thought they could win if it wasn't for that foul. Maybe, maybe not. I mean, that was not a... It wasn't like it ruined the game. Oh, man! And before the Moscow Monster could slam Ryan, Crimson hit him. And look at the pin here. And kick out there by Ryan. Gorgie, oh man, throws Ryan down pretty good there. Paul Weiss is going after Crimson. Jay Glenn just tried to drop kick the Moscow Monster. Didn't even work. And look at, oh man, slams down Jay Glenn like he's nothing. And look here, now going after Crimson. He's definitely a force to reckon with. The question is, can he win tonight with this team? He is a sore loser. We've seen that. If he gets mad over an NBA game, imagine if he loses this match tonight, how mad he's going to get. And oh man, nice counter by Ryan. And these two are fighting again. Paul Weiss going after Crimson. Gorgie trying to pin Jay, but Ryan stepped in and broke up the pin. And Gorgie's, oh man, Crimson steps in, breaks up that submission. Got a submission going on here from Gorgie. Doesn't work. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Like, what is that? And the referee is down. And the Moscow Monster could possibly have gotten a pin, but the referee did get knocked down. That's literally a 3 easily. Oh, man, he's got to be mad over that. I think he just realized the ref was down. And Paul Weiss going for a pin. Look here. And Paul Weiss gets a point. Oh my goodness. And the luck is coming back. And he's done it to Game Over before. And oh man, Crimson's going to make him pay for that. Oh, he's going to make him pay. And a kick out there. So all the Moscow Monsters team needs is one more pin. And Ryan with a kick. Sweet chin music. And falls on top of the Moscow Monster. And he has a pin. So it is now 1-1. This is an epic matchup between these teams. The next fall wins. So I love ties. And Ryan with the low blow to the Moscow Monster. Oh, man, that's got to leave a mark. And look, we got a pin going on over here. And a kick out there. Paul Weiss has been really good tonight. He's kicked out of 2 big moves. And look, Jay Glenn is swinging the monster around. Oh, he's got to be ticked. He's got to be ticked how this match is going. It started off good for him, but we'll see how it ends. Jay Glenn going for a pin. Gorgie breaks it up. And Ryan with a sweet chin again. And going for the pin. Jay Glenn takes Paul Weiss down. Wow! What an epic victory. Ryan with 2 pins with his sweet chin music. Oh my goodness. And the Moscow Monster has to be upset because Gorgie just got pinned and cost him the match. And Paul Weiss was actually the best of the 3, if you ask me, because Moscow got pinned as well. But he came in and he did some damage. And Game Over wins. What an epic victory. Ryan really stepped up in this one. Got both pins. And I bet you the Monster is very upset. But what is he going to do to Game Over? There's 3 of them in the ring. So he can't do much to them. But look here. What in the world? Look at this. What in the world? Mad at Gorgie. Tombstone Pile Driver. Oh my goodness, he is throwing a fit. He's going to get fined for this. And Gorgie's getting up. He's going to try to fight back. He's mad at Gorgie for getting pinned. What in the world? And look here. Oh my goodness, ran into an invisible table apparently. Because there was nothing there. But, 2K20's logic, anything could be possible. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe this. And oh my goodness, he's going for another one. This man is out of his mind. He got pinned too, And Dr. Educator's got to be going crazy backstage because Gorgie's one of his go-to guys. I don't think the Moscow Monster cares. He's destroying everything. Gorgie's had enough. Gorgie's going to try to get an upper hand here, perhaps. And look here. And he had to be quick. He wasn't quick enough. I mean, oh my goodness. This is more damage to CTL property. Oh my goodness. And Gorgie through the barricade. Oh my goodness. And the Moscow Monster doesn't care how much damage this does and how much property has been destroyed and how much money this is going to cost. But, oh no. Dr. Educator, as much as I don't like you, do not go down there. That is a death wish. This guy is going to try to go down here and stop the Moscow Monster. This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen this man do, and he claims he's smart. And, oh my goodness, what is going to happen? Oh! What? Paul Weiss! What in the world just rocked Dr. Educator with the still steps? Oh my goodness, he never saw it coming. Oh, oh my goodness. Paul Weiss has turned on Dr. Educator. You know what? I've had enough. I've had enough. I'm tired of being quiet. I've had enough of this jobber team, the Educated Fools. They can't win they couldn't get themselves out of a paper bag. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. And from now on, my New Year's resolution is going to be clear. I am going to stop being a jobber because tonight I had Game Over and that idiot Gorgie cost us the match. So, let me put everyone on notice. The jobber days are done. And the subs on CTL and Dr. Educator on CTL will feel the wrath of the Moscow Monster and Paul Weiss. I'll see you all next year.